Aha, welcome back. Care to learn something? Let's see if you can teach me anything. Excellent. Let's begin. Yes! Against armed opponents with only your two hands, it's very effective to get in close and grapple them. However, attempting this tactic hand-on merely invites counterattack. Remember, you are a martial artist, not a rampaging goat. This is why we utilize the Kamaki Shadow Bind. With it, you'll avoid your enemy's attack and circle around to securely take hold of them. Evading is, as always, crucial. My students will use wooden swords, which I expect they'll swing around like other madmen. You just grab them expeditiously. Now, are you ready? Begin! What's up, guys? I'm Vogelstrike, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Like a Dragon Ishin. Last time, we filled out the rest of the... We grabbed the bonds that we were missing, the shop bonds that we were missing, and this time, we are going to progress a bit in the main story. I thought that it would be nice to kind of do a bit of main story and a bit of and then do the sub-stories. Like, kind of alternate between them. But I also wanted to go around the dojo to see if there was anything else I could learn. While evading, press the cross button. While evading with cross button, press circle to grab the enemy as you dodge. No. Okay, that's a slightly small window, but not horrible. Prodigious. That will do. Kamaki Shadowbind has been unlocked. Closing the distance on your foes is vital when battling empty-handed. Always look for chances to move in. That will be all for now. Return here again when you're ready. Can you teach me anything else? On the last technique, make it yours. Return to me after engaging in, say, 5 more battles. Okay. But now... Yeah, there's only one left to learn. I honestly don't remember if I actually have the sword that the Swordsman Dojo is looking for. But there's really only one way to find out now, isn't there? And I believe I still have a gunman style ability to learn as well. Yeah, I have one more style ability. The Essence of Old Scratch. So I will see you over at either the Gunman Dojo or the Sword Dojo. Welcome. Have you a rare sword for me? The sword won't do. Please bring me the sword I specified. Fine grade sword. Okay, so that's a no from the swordsman. I'm looking for fine grade. Like, is it just me or are these swords a little bit hard to get? I mean, I guess granted that's why they're rare, but still. I haven't really been able to progress that Swordsman Dojo for a while. And it's a bit annoying. Maybe I'll be able to create it? Let's find out. No! I cannot craft fine grade. Huh. I might have to look up where I get that sword. Give me a minute. I need to know where I can get this sword. Oh. Oh, okay. So that's what he meant. I thought I was looking for a name called Fine Grade Sword. What we're actually after is a weapon that is of fine grade. More specifically, a sword of fine grade. Which I can make. I can make a keen blade. We need of a fine grade sword. Crafting complete. Okay, now I actually have a fine grade sword. Back to the dojo. I've been able to do this, I guess, for a while. I just completely misunderstood what he was asking. I was thinking he was asking for a blade that is a sword that was named fine grade, not an actual ranked fine grade sword. Oops. So yeah, we've been able to do this for a while. Welcome. Have you a rare sword for me? This sword won't do. Please bring me the sword I specified. Come. Oh, I have to equip it. I have to equip it. I already had a fine grade sword. And apparently the Kotetsu is better. Huh. Aha! A stunning piece. In the face of such beauty, I stand ere humbled. A finer a blade's ornaments, the deadlier its swing, I'd say. Well, not literally, but it doesn't hurt. So, is this worth another lesson? Of course. Let us begin. Today, we shall focus on the pursuit of beauty during one-on-one bouts. What do you have in mind? First, it is crucial not to be struck by your opponent. Grace oft falters when met by bloody wound, as it were. Of course, the practice of evasion and parrying does not give one leave to lumber about like a clod. Beauty must be maintained. I think I understand. It's true your form will suffer if you take too much damage. Prepare to fight, and follow the instructions I give you, alright? You'll be facing me today. It's a pleasure, sir. Which style should I go with? Swordsman or wild dancer? Let's do swordsman, since it seems I'm going against one-on-one. Now, have at him! You end the stance with R1, then press the triangle before an enemy attack connects to deliver a powerful counterattack. Ah, damn it. Wow, that did a lot of damage, but it could also be because I'm over level for this. Nope. Damn, that window. There we go. Damn. There we go. Right, they don't outright end it, so... Beautiful. Your technique is inspired. Splendid skill, Lightning's Glory has been unlocked. I've been able to do this for a while now, and I didn't even realize. I am a dumbass. Was that right? I tried keeping your instructions in mind, but I'm not sure how much my form really changed. Fret not. You are well on your way to achieving a magnificent style of fighting. Presently, you are prone to attacking without thought. In time, you will find your enemy movement considered and pristine. So putting more thought into my attacks could help. Could help? I see. Let us also train your other style. This will follow the same principles as so no need to bring me another rarity. Alright. You seem ready for another lesson, shall we? Once more, we will pursue beauty in a one-on-one bout, this time while employing your other sword style. Recall the importance of evading your opponent's blows, as well as parrying and dodging with grace. Now prepare to fight, and follow my instructions. It's a pleasure, sir. Now, have at him! While using the cross button to evade, press the square button to deliver slashy attacks from a dodge. Oh, I'm pressing the wrong button. Okay. Again, that window is small. Beautiful. An inspired match. Splendid skill Moonlit Sake has been unlocked. Okay, so I'm guessing the next one's going to ask for another rare graded sword. As you can see, the weapons you wield may change the nature of your style, but no armament precludes elegance. You must always take care to observe your surroundings and respond nimbly to every situation. I think I understand. It is now time, I believe, to put our lessons into practice. Speak to me when you're ready for another bout. Sure, sounds good. Then, what say you choose the style you wish to employ in this coming match? I shall have you contend against one of my students, and if I find your technique to be at the level of an expert, you pass. For this lesson, you will only succeed if you rank as solid at the end of your fight. You may use any abilities you've learned, but must rely solely on either swordsman or wild dancer style. It's a pleasure, sir. Which style should I go with? Since it's one-on-one, I'd rather use swordsman. Now, have at him! Magnificent! You are a masterwork of art given life upon the battlefield. Yeah, I think I felt something there. I am overjoyed to hear it. We must continue next time. Bring me a truly uncommon sword if you can. A good grade sword. Sure, I'll do it. What counts as good grade though? Would Eternal Gold count as good grade? $12, $257, $241. I think the blue means good grade. Aha! A beautiful blade indeed. The sight of it alone caresses my soul. So, is this worth another lesson? Most certainly. Let us begin. Today we shall focus on the pursuit of beauty while engaging multiple opponents. What should I do? Keep up the attack. The more time your adversaries spend on their feet, the fewer chances they'll have to strike you. A nice ceaseless assault can be a thing of beauty indeed. So like they say, Offense is the best defense. Most surely. And I will teach you a technique to properly manifest this creed. You'll be battling 5 of my students this time. Please prepare yourself. Alright. The pleasure is ours, sir. Which style should I go with? I'll go with Wild Dancer this time. How about them? Yeah, when it comes to groups, I prefer Wild Dancer. When it comes to one-on-one, I actually prefer Swordsman. Make effective use of parries. Press L1 just before an enemy attack connects to parry, even while on the offensive. I could not get that timing down. Beautiful. Your technique is inspired. Splendid skill Vain Tengu has been unlocked. I think I'm beginning to understand what you're trying to tell me. Splendid work. Keep at it. Let us also train your other style. This will follow the same principles, so no need to bring me another rarity. Alright. You seem ready for another lesson, shall we? Once more, we will pursue beauty while engaging multiple opponents, this time while employing your other sword style. Recall the importance of keeping up your attack and denying your opponent's opportunities to strike. As before, you shall battle 5 of my students. Alright. The pleasure is ours, sir. Now, have at them! While guarding, press L with L1. Press triangle to deflect enemy attacks and gain a chance to counter. Let's see if we can get this timing down. Beautiful. Your technique is inspired. Splendid skill Fair Weather has been unlocked. I think I'm beginning to understand what you're trying to tell me. Splendid work. Keep at it. It is now time, I believe, to put our lessons to practice. Speak to me when you're ready for another bout. And against 5 of my students, and if I find your technique to be a level of an expert, you pass. Rank as sharp at the end of your fight. This one might be a little rough. Okay, did that get me sharp? That got me bloody and godly. Giving life upon the battlefield. Yeah, I think I felt something there. I am overjoyed to hear it. We must continue next time. Please, bring me a truly uncommon sword if you can. A great sword. Forgive me, there is something I must attend to now. Please, return later for our next lesson. Sure. Great grade, huh? What did the... Change your circle attacks to a special attack. Attacks break enemies' guard 14% more often. Don't you think so? Master Ginryu, I mean. Who even is he, really? He has this amazing dojo and he doesn't even accept payment for lessons. Plus, the way he speaks is so... I don't know. Fancy? Huh. So you haven't heard? Well, I'm sure you'll find out eventually. Just remember, nobody else out there is half as good to us. That's true. But have you seen what he's like to Inosuke-san? He's supposed to be our #1 student. Master's been hard on him, sure. But Inosuke's got a lot to live up to. And lately, he's been stagnating. You there. Don't think I've not spied your nattering. Taverns are home to gossip, not dojos. Yes, Master. My apologies. Sorry, Master. We'll get back to the training right away. There's something going on. But let me go back to let me go back to the blacksmith and make sure what is actually considered a great grade sword. Okay, so great is purple. I definitely don't have one of those. But I can make one. So let's go ahead and do that. Nice. Crafting fee minus 5%. So now it's slightly cheaper. We are making up for lost time on this dojo. This might become the full episode, so we might not be doing any story progression, but we will do it next time. I promise. Welcome. Have you a rare sword for me? Oh wait, I forgot to equip it. Whoops. It's worse than what I have, but... a wonderful blade indeed. The mere glimpse of it nourishes and revitalizes. So, is this worth another lesson? Most certainly. Let us begin. This time, let's reflect on maintaining composure in the face of a deadly adversary. Much of what we've learned thus far will bear relevance here. Avoid your opponent's blows and maintain the offensive. However, the stronger your opponent, the more difficult it can be to maintain one's beauty. One method to claim the advantage is to capitalize on any opening with something bold and decisive. Pull out a big move whenever I get the chance, huh? Of course. This mustn't come at the expense of your fundamentals. Abandoning them in pursuit of flash will be your undoing. I'll be having you cross swords with my brightest pupil, Inosuke. You should find him nothing short of a masterful opponent. Good. As such, I expect you to prove no less adept. For this lesson, you will only succeed if your rank is as sharp at the end of your fight. You may use any abilities you've learned, but must rely solely on either the swordsman or wild dancer style. Since I'm up against one, I'm going to use swordsman. Pleasure. Which style should I go with? Well, I'm up against one person. Now, have at him. Right, let's take down two Hidachins. Keen. I don't think that was enough. Fate and Inosuke was great indeed, and even he proved no match for you. Oh, it was enough. Okay. Essence of Scintillant Lead has been unlocked. Majestic Dispersal has been unlocked. I wouldn't say that. It was a difficult fight. Not really, but to be fair, I think I'm actually a bit over-leveled for this, so I accidentally made this go easy mode on me. Oops. What's wrong with me? You sell yourself short. Not only did you overcome my best student, you did so with elegance. Damn it. What have I been doing for a year? He walked right in and beat me. Don't be discouraged. You're well trained. I don't need your pity. Your friend here is a rare breed. You must find your own path. There is no need to be impatient. But we're running out of time. The fate of the dojo is supposed to be on my shoulders. You there. You're strong. Stronger than I'll ever be. You're the one that should succeed Ginryu-sensei. Nonsense. You are my most brilliant apprentice, Inosuke. This self-doubt ill befits your beauty as a swordsman. Please, you must know I wish only success for you. He's leaving. I believe he needs some time alone. Inosuke off to wars with himself. I had hoped facing you would help guide him to peace somehow. His abilities in battle are extraordinary. Yet I fear his mind bears no such fortitude. I've been a poor master to him in that way. Teaching is difficult. I would do well to rest myself. I'll come back later. Thank you. My apologies for this whole incident. Okay, so we're gonna have to come back later. In that case, I will... Wait, actually. Plus 496. I don't know if that means... Oh wait, no, now I know what that means. That's the attack power. This tells me how much attack power I lose. Lose or gain respectively. So we're going to have to come back later on that one. And in the meantime, let's head over to the Gunman Dojo to see if I can learn that last skill. Never mind. Saito-san, we've been watching your lessons with Ginryu-sensei. There's something we'd like to discuss with you. May we speak somewhere? Sure. I don't mind talking. Thanks. Please, this way. I hope you'll forgive us for dragging you all this way. We wanted to talk to you about Inosuke-san, Ginryu's pupil. He made it sound like the dojo is relying on him. Is it true that he's Ginryu's successor? Things are a bit more complicated than that, unfortunately. Just between us, Master Ginryu is a member of the nobility. What? He's a highborn? That's right. Ginryu-sensei is very skilled, but men of his status don't have the luxury of running schools and things. He has an aristocratic way of speaking, but I never would have guessed. Apparently, when he was a child, Master Ginryu discovered a knack for swordplay and kept at it. Eventually, he opened his dojo. His parents gave him a certain amount of freedom, but he's their firstborn son. He has to return home. I guess you can't keep a dojo in Kyoto open if you're the heir to land somewhere else in the country. Ginryu-sensei doesn't want his techniques to die out. He begged his family and they allowed him 3 more years. But that was over 2 years ago. I see. That's why Inosuke said time's running out. All of us students agree with Master Ginryu. Inosuke-san should take over the dojo. However, unless he starts believing in himself and improves, he'll never be ready to. We owe Ginryu-san so much. We all want to help him. That's right. He took in poor samurai like me and taught us for nothing. He even made sure we have food to eat. I thought there was no such thing as a noble with a sense of charity. Sensei changed my life. Please, sir. We need you. You have to be the one to carry on Ginryu-sensei's school. It's a shame to abandon Inosuke-san, but we simply don't have the time to wait for him. If you took over the dojo, you could ensure that Sensei's techniques live on. Won't you consider it? All of you are fine with this. Huh? You've been comrades for years. I'm practically a stranger, by comparison. And Inosuke is clearly trying his best to do right by you all. If his fellow students are willing to give up on him, what hope does he have? But, alright. If it's what you want, I'll take the dojo. I haven't got much free time, though. It'd be more convenient for me to kick you all out and sell the place. Sir, I had no idea you were so callous. You're naive. If you want to keep your dojo open, you already know what you have to do. Fine. We're done here, then. That might have been harsh, but I think it was what they needed to hear. I should see what they and Inosuke do now. Before we do that, let's go ahead and unlock these abilities. Okay, now that's starting to look a lot more opened up. Actually, instead of going straight to that, let's head over to the Gunman Dojo real quick, since that story's already finished, and see if I can see if there's like any way I can learn that last skill. Ah, Hajime. Make yourself at home. Once you reach level 25 in a style and have learned all of its abilities, return to that style's trainer. They'll be able to unlock new powers for you. Oh. Once you reach max level and have completed all your training with the combat masters, return to Kamaki. The path to ultimate strength has no end. Oh. Okay, so I have to literally get everything else. I come back here to get that to get basically the ultimate skill. And then once I have gotten every single ability, I return to Kamaki to get the ultimate ultimate technique. Welcome back. I apologize once again for what transpired last time. With Inosuke, you mean? From what I've been hearing, you're right that he has a lot to grapple with. He was one of our dojo's first pupils, you know. I couldn't have hoped for one with more talent or dedication. After battling him, you must have seen for yourself. He just needs help eradicating the doubt that plagues him. That may be true, but it seems like it's more than just his doubt. This whole place feels nervous and insecure. Maybe Hanosuke can't take those last steps he needs because of the environment here. I am at a loss for words. You shame me, though I cannot claim you're wrong. These are my apprentices, after all. The onus is on me to lead them. I shall try. Alright, so what kind of sword should I bring here next time? Ah, I failed to mention. To apologize for what transpired in our last lesson, I would offer the next lesson freely. We may begin at any time. Should I train? Alright, let's go. Excellent. Let us begin. Today, we shall practice a technique designed to elegantly deflect an enemy's weapon. Got it. Please, use only your sword. Now, you'll be facing my students. Their disposition seems somewhat different today. What could be going on? I wonder. Well, regardless, we'll show you. No losing this time. Well, have at them. Get into stance with R1, then press circle just before an enemy attack connects to disarm them. Fabulous! I swear your form becomes more beautiful every time. Splendid skill rustling leaves has been unlocked. I can't believe the four of us at our best can beat him. Like I said, none of your students have what it takes. Saito-kun? What's gotten into you? You may be strong, but I'll not have you speak this way to men who've trained so tirelessly. Right. And it's on you to lead them. Yes. We have discussed this. Nevertheless, when you're willing, we shall continue. Alright. You seem ready for another lesson, shall we? This lesson concerns maintaining one's grace while surrounded by foes. I'll be taking on a group again. No matter how great the enemy's numbers, your movement mustn't falter. Create distance when necessary, and always consider where the most advantageous location on the battlefield lies. Irrespective of the forces before you, fighting with beauty will naturally leave your opponents with fewer opponents to exploit. I expect to see you perform at a masterful level. For this lesson, you will only succeed if you rank as sharp at the end of your fight. Understood. No mercy. We'll win this time. Which one should I go with? Well, I'm up against a group. Wild Dancer it is. Now, have at them! Bloody. Fabulous. I swear your form becomes more beautiful every time. Mirage of shimmering heat has been unlocked. There's no winning against him. Why is it that I always win against you all? You're just gloating now. Do you want us to admit that we're weak? You're misunderstanding me. None of you lack swordsmanship. You've trained hard and developed great technique. I'm asking, why am I still able to beat you in spite of all of that? That is enough. Saito-kun, I am the master of this school. The blame for their loss falls upon no one else but me. You and your students are desperate. The dojo hasn't got much time left before you leave, right? I see. So, you've spoken to my students. Yes, you've the right of it. They didn't just tell me the situation. They asked me to take it over from you. How does it make you feel for your own apprentices to ask an outsider to succeed you? Well, perhaps they have a point. Of course, it would be my preference to leave the dojo in the hands of one of my apprentices, but my most promising student, Hanosuke, is not even here. I've not seen him in days, and the others are losing hope. Considering all that, perhaps it is in our best interest to bequeath our school to you. So, once you finish teaching me, the place is mine. That is satisfactory. Alright, then I've got nothing else to say. I'll take the dojo and I'll decide what to do with it when you're gone. Damn it. No. Very well. In that case, I would ask you to bring me a sword of truly timeless craftsmanship. It will stand as proof of your determination. Come equipped with a best grade sword, which I believe is the gold one. The next lesson will be our last. I'll be waiting, Saito-kun. Oh, I got a training orb. Sweet. This really does need to be filled up. Majestic dispersal. Slash and shoot and spin about a dynamic and versatile tool for the surrounded dancer. Consumes heat. R1 towards 4 enemies and press triangle. Oh, that actually might be really good. More reliable than the brawler one. Oh, wait, while I was there. Oh, whoops. I keep forgetting to equip it. Welcome. Have you a rare sword for me? It's astonishing. Most would go their whole lifetime without ever glimpsing such a blade. To think you would bring me this. So, is it time for the last lesson? 'Tis so. Let us begin. I've no more techniques to bestow upon you. All that remains is for you to show me what you've learned in combat. And if I beat you, you'll recognize me as a successor to your school. Yes. I must admit, I have some misgivings about this, Saito-kun. The will of my pupils, the legacy of my school of thought, the nature of your character. There is much I must discern for myself in this fight. I am certain the answers lie in battle with you. When you're ready, please draw your blade. If you defeat me and perform at the level of a true master, then I will name you the head of our dojo. For this lesson, you only succeed if you rank as sharp at the end of your fight. Which style should I go with? Swordsman, I'm only up against one person. Have at you! Ginryu. Oh! No. Ah! Oh, that killed me. That actually used up the doll. Okay. I was hoping to use that for the mom fight. Ow! Come on, get up. Honestly, if it wasn't for the doll, I would have lost this. Kind of sucks I'm not going to be able to use the doll against the Amon fight, because let's be honest, there's going to be an Amon fight once we do all the sub-stories. Ow! But man, he's making me using up healing items. At least he leaves himself open at times. There! Impressive. Your strength and beauty defy my expectations. Ash from withered branches has been unlocked. Essence of winged flight has been unlocked. I suppose, with you as my successor, I can rest easy. Wait. Inosuke? Ginryu-sensei, please, give me another chance. I've heard what's been going on. You're gonna hand over the dojo to Saito-san. But he has no intentions of passing on your technique, sensei. Is this true, Saito-kun? Like I tried to tell your students, that's the risk you take leaving the place to an outsider. Are you willing to go to entrust your legacy to someone just because they're a strong swordsman? Well, when I heard that was apprentices wanted, I couldn't bear the shame. So, I went to the mountains to recenter myself. Reflecting on Sensei's teachings, I swung my blade over and over again. Then I realized, I lacked determination. I lacked the courage to cast everything else aside for this dojo. Ginryu-sensei, may I please have one more chance? Inosuke. The look in your eyes has changed since last time. This place was comfortable for you. With your sensei and fellow students, you had no enemy to fear. More than that, this dojo reminds me of a school with no teachers. You all have skill, but none of you have aspiration. Saito-kun, Ginryu, you clearly care deeply for your students, and I won't deny that you've been good to them. But a nobleman can't teach hunger. You're a great swordsman, but your students needed someone to drive them further. Saito-san, that's really how you feel. I admire the way you all want to protect your dojo and your technique, but the world isn't so accommodating. Inosuke, if you want to inherit this place, you'll need more than swordsman's ability. You'll need a swordsman's will. Thank you, Saito-san. Please, forgive me for the things I have said to you. I owe you an apology as well, both of you. I am humbled, and I am truly sorry. Perhaps I grew impatient, knowing sand was slipping from the hourglass. I was blind to what my apprentices needed most. I believe in the beauty of swordsmanship, yet the beauty cannot merely be judged by sight. It dwells within the heart. In my own school, I am the most ignorant man here. Sensei. Inosuke, I'm so grateful to see you again. With the resolve you shown in return, I'd have every confidence leaving our school in your care. Would you still accept it? Of course, Sensei. Saito-kun, I believe I owe you more than words can express. I only wanted to help. This is the kind of dojo I had been proud to attend. Take this, at the very least. You are a fine man. Book of Revelations Flash. Book of Revelations Frenzy. Alright, thanks. I shall re-educate myself to training Inosuke and the others with what time I have left. There is much to do, everyone. Please, come back whenever you seek the essence of the beauty of your skills. I will. Okay. Flash and Frenzy. Tells the swordsman ability Gleaming Scythe. By repeatedly executing Fairweather, this technique may come to you. Press the triangle heat icon. The triangle heat icon will appear when you can activate this revelation. Frenzy. Tells the wild dancer ability the Bloody Wheel. By repeatedly executing Phoenix Frenzy, this technique may come to you. So I need Phoenix Frenzy and Fairweather. Both of which I definitely don't have. Where is Fairweather? That's Morning Mist. Okay, so Fairweather's over there. So I have at least 3 levels before I can get that. And then there is Phoenix Frenzy. That's Winged Flight. Shimmering Heat. Moonlit Sake. Vain Tengu. Do I already have it? Activate Phoenix Frenzy by pressing circle during a square combo. Okay. But I think with that, next time on Like a Dragon Ishin, we will be continuing the main story. Thanks so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell for notifications. I'll see you all in the next episode. Bye.